Federal government may begin mass layoffs amid shutdown. With a partial government shutdown in effect since October 1st, the Trump administration has warned that mass layoffs of federal employees could begin if negotiations with congressional Democrats fail. Number 2, U.S. Secretary of Defense says authorization granted for Caribbean strikes on drug-running vessels. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth stated the U.S. has every authorization needed for military strikes in the Caribbean against vessels allegedly involved in drug trafficking. 3. U.S. Supreme Court prepares to tackle culture war cases. As the new term begins, the Supreme Court is set to hear high-stakes cases involving LGBTQ rights, gun regulation, race, and so-called conversion therapy laws. Slowest business growth in 5 months, UK PMI slips. In September 2025, UK business activity expanded at its weakest pace in 5 months, according to the S&P Global Purchasing Managers Index, PMI. The composite PMI, which includes both manufacturing and services, was revised downward to 50.1, just above the contraction threshold. Number 2. UK firms hiring plans at lowest since 2020, BOE survey finds. A survey by the Bank of England revealed that UK companies intend to hire at the weakest rate since 2020. Many firms plan to keep headcount static rather than hiring new staff. 3. UK PM Starmer to make first state visit to India on the 8th to 9th of October. Prime Minister Keir Starmer is scheduled to visit India from 8 to 9 October 2025. The trip, his first official visit to India, underscores a renewed focus on strengthening the UK-India strategic partnership, especially following the free trade agreement signed earlier in the year. Church of England names first female Archbishop of Canterbury. Sarah Mullally has been appointed as the next Archbishop of Canterbury, becoming the first woman in history to hold the 1,400-year-old office. 2. UK seeks to boost satellite defense amid growing space threats. The UK government is investing in advanced sensor systems to counter laser and other threats to satellites. The move is part of a broader push under the Strategic Defense Review to strengthen the country's space warfare capabilities. Number 3. UK business activity grows at its slowest pace in 5 months. September 2025 saw UK business activity expand at the weakest rate in 5 months, with the PMI data pointing to softening demand and economic uncertainty ahead of the autumn budget. Deadly attack near Manchester synagogue, suspect shot by police. A car plowed into pedestrians and a security guard was stabbed near a synagogue in Manchester on Yom Kippur. 2 people were killed, others injured, and police shot the suspect. 2. Chancellor Rachel Reeves faces £30 billion hole in public finances. Due to a downward revision in productivity forecasts, the UK government may face a large fiscal shortfall. Reeves is under pressure to bridge the budget gap ahead of the November budget. 3. UK and EU near deal exempting British exports from carbon border tax. The UK and EU are reportedly close to an agreement that would shield British exporters from the EU's upcoming Carbon Border Adjustment Mechanism, CBAM, at least temporarily. UK manufacturing contracts at fastest pace in 5 months. The S&P Global PMI report showed UK manufacturing activity fell in September, with the index dropping to 46.2, below 50 indicates contraction, the weakest level since April. 2. UK renews effort to access Apple iCloud data of UK users. The British government has made a fresh request to Apple for access to UK users' encrypted iCloud data, after a prior broader mandate, including US data, was dropped in August due to privacy and political backlash. Number 3. Storm Amy to batter the UK this weekend. The Met Office issued yellow warnings for rain and gale force winds up to 80 miles per hour as Storm Amy is forecast to hit northern UK, Northern Ireland, and parts of northern England, disrupting travel and increasing flood risk.